I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me.
Alright, so today we in here and we got Reggie's truck. We're gonna be finishing it up because he'll be back sometime this week to pick it up and take it to blading or wherever he's gonna end up going to get the exhaust done. I know he's gonna go to blading at least to get the alignment situated. I got billets to throw in, so the billet grill inserts, it'll just go right here. I'll just have to get behind here and clip them in. Probably just have to take that little shield off and get back there, put it in there. Shouldn't take too long. I got to take the spare tire out the back so that way when they run the exhaust they ain't got all that shit and clutter in the way. So I'll just roll that over there. That'll be pretty much it for as far as Reggie's truck goes. Like I said, just got to get that done. I'm gonna take this wheel off real quick and get this pushed in just a slight bit more, and I gotta cut a little bit more of that fender liner because when the tires are flat they fucking start rubbing bad. And I think he plans on going with some 37s and 20s after this. So realistically I want to make sure that there's clearance for any type of wheel, any type of tire, so that way whenever we put new wheels on or whatever, we ain't gotta, you know, waste time with clearance and shit and getting stuff out the way. So I should have a Duramax coming through for a Kryptonite stage 3 leveling kit, so that'll be next after this, and then yeah, we'll just go from there. All right, so went ahead and got the billets put in. I couldn't use the screws because I didn't have any extra washers that were small enough to go on the bolts, and the bolts went right through the fucking holes of the brackets that were supposed to go on, so couldn't end up using those. I ended up using just zip ties, and these motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. I used 4 zip ties up front on the top, and I used 4 on the bottom. So I got them kind of in here. They're black zip ties on these black poles, so you shouldn't be able to see them even in the sunlight, but looks a whole lot better now. The billets definitely changed up the front end, made it look a lot better instead of that black grill shit. But yeah, I think I got her pretty much ready to go, man. So had to get up under here real fast and check. Looked like some of the residual oil might have been dripping back off of the oil pan, or maybe rear main seal. I hope it ain't no damn rear main seal. It wasn't leaking at all whenever I had it in the shop most of the time, but I know Reggie came through and changed the oil the other day, but that was literally the only thing that was done from underneath. I'm just keep checking on it, make sure that it's not leaking from the rear main. I'm hoping it's not, because it's right there where the rear main and shit will be at, but I guess we'll see. Hopefully we ain't got no issues. Got the spare tire taken out and I got some clearance made right here, so a whole lot more space than before at least. And I cut out that fender liner piece, so this thing should have no problems at all. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and air up this other tire to make sure it's good. That one held air pretty good, only had to add like 5 psi after I put the stop leak in it, and this one's holding for now. About to go ahead and get this thing up out of here. I just got the 2500 Sierra, so we're gonna go ahead and be knocking that out. It's outside, so let's go ahead and pull this thing on out. All right, so we got the Duramax out here, 2500 Sierra, about to be getting on that. But just wanted to show y'all real quick outside what it looks like. So billets are done, everything is finished, and I got the alignment a little bit straighter now, so shouldn't take long whenever he gets the blading, now that it's a whole lot more straighter. But yeah, just letting her run for a little bit. She ain't been crunk up in a couple days, so just letting the oil flow through, and yeah, she good. So he plans on getting off these tires and getting some probably some stocks and mud tires on here. He just wanted to get these to ride for now. Now that we're done with this, I can lock this thing up and go ahead and get started on the 2500. So let's go ahead and get that in here, get it set up, and then we'll get into what we're installing. Like I had told y'all earlier, it's Kryptonite stage 3 kit. So I believe it's just front and rear shocks with the keys and upper control arms. So we're gonna be knocking this out real fast. Shouldn't take me long at all. Usually with these jobs, I can kind of get them most of the time in the same day, depending on how everything goes. Like I said, this is a newer truck, so gotta definitely take care of everything that's on here, because they got a lot of sensors and a whole lot of stuff like that to watch out for. All right, so got the 2500 in here, and got it just sitting right now. I'm about to go ahead and jack it up, get the wheels off, put the jack stands underneath it. He ended up going with the Kryptonite Stage 3 kit. It is a level. Came with the Bilstein front and rear shocks and struts, and then came with the Kryptonite upper control arm. So I had went ahead and spent a little time going ahead and getting these assembled. So it came with the bushings. Had to press those in along with the metal sleeve that goes with it. Just had to put the ball joints on the bottom for level trucks. For lifted trucks, ball joints go on the top. In case you didn't know, says it in the instructions. But yeah, just got the Zerk fittings in the top and got those just pre-greased for right now. They said that the ball joints are already pre-greased. I just put the grease fitting in there just so whenever you decide to service it later on, it's pretty much ready to go. When I opened the box, it came with one torsion key. I believe he may have it at his house, so he's going to go check that out and see if he can find it. That way he can bring it to me, and I can throw that in, because that definitely is the vital part with getting the front done. I can go ahead and get the uppers put in though and get it situated, and then jump to the back, throw the struts in, throw the struts in the front as well, and then just leave the keys hanging until I get the other key. And then once he brings the other key, I should be able to just go ahead and throw it in and finish it all the way up. All right, so yeah, Kryptonite, we got some things to talk about. So ended up taking this stuff out the box like I had said. It was already open whenever I got it. So yeah, I had started taking stuff out, and like I had said before, I only got one torsion key inside the box. And yeah, that's all I have. He had went home to just check around and see if he had maybe lost it, because like I said, the box was open, so I'm pretty sure he checked everything out, make sure everything was there whenever he got it. But yeah, I'm not too sure where this damn thing went. I just checked all inside the truck. I checked the boxes and everything. There's nothing in the boxes. When I opened the box originally, when I put it on the ground, that's whenever I sent him a picture and showed that it was only one key inside the box. So like I said, I had thought maybe, you know, it probably dropped out with him picking it up, moving it out the house or something like that. But yeah, I guess that's problem number 2 at least. Problem number 1, ended up trying my torsion bar unloading tool, and the one for the light duty trucks is a little bit shorter, and it's not gonna work. The torsion bar bracket is a hell of a lot taller and a lot wider, so the old style torsion bar unloading tools will not work on these. So like I said, I had to pull out the ball joint press just to try it out. Sketchy as shit, I ain't gonna lie to you, because the top ain't secured and I'm just pushing up on the torsion key itself. I got the locking tab out on this side, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it on the other side. Hopefully I got space, because I know these trucks have the DPF and DEF system. I think he's gonna end up going with just some different lift keys, just to go ahead and get this thing put on. So I'm gonna have to wait on those at least. And while I'm waiting on those, I might just go ahead and get a fucking torsion bar unloading tool for these trucks. Even though I don't work on them too much, I'd like to just have it in the shop, because now is the time that I need it. All right, so we're getting some progress knocked out. Yeah, these new bodies are a lot tighter as far as space. Got the upper control arms in, and those are loosely put in. Bilstein strut in there, and I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. That shit up here, this new design, I don't like it. There's some modules on top right here, so really can't get up there, and plus there's a lot of hoses that run across right there, so moving them bitches out the way are pretty much impossible. And then of course the only ratchet and wrench I don't have is a 19, and that's what those are. And then the OEM bolts are 21, so I definitely don't have a ratchet and wrench on that. Had to end up loosening up the top bolts with a regular combination wrench and tighten them up with a regular combination wrench. So it took me like 10 minutes to get each bolt fucking tightened down, but everything is looking good so far. Got to get to this side. I just finally got the key out, like probably a little while ago. Ended up putting together some bullshit from a puller set that I had. So just a 2-jaw with extension on the threaded bolt to just push the key up just a slight bit, yes, that shit is sketchy. Do not try that shit at home unless you got, you know, some good health insurance and life insurance. But yeah, got it out on that side. Got the ball joint pressing used on this side. I got a new torsion bar unloading tool on the way. It should be here tomorrow, and we should be able to get the new keys put in. He did order some new keys from Amazon, so they'll be in tomorrow for me to go ahead and throw in. And then the torsion bar unloading tool will be in tomorrow for me as well. So that's perfect timing. I can just throw the keys in with the new tool. Whoever QC'd this shit, if you recognize your signature, you didn't put a fucking torsion key inside the box. You only put one in there, and that's what it is. Because like I said, I highly doubt that, you know, he took it out or anything like that, because, you know, it was still sealed. But yeah, typical stuff. But like I said, let's go ahead and get back to it. Just wanted to update y'all on what was going on, what happened, and what I've got done so far. So yeah, man. All right, so finally got everything finished up. Both sides are tightened up and good to go. I had just pulled the torsion keys out. I hit the torsion bar right there with a hammer, big ass hammer, and then it just kind of loosens up all the dirt and everything on the inside. You'll see it start sliding a little bit, and then you should be good to go if they're seized up. That's just a little tip for you. This is a brand new truck, really, so ain't really got to worry about nothing being seized. I just do it as routine. Just got to wait on the keys now, but the keys will be in tomorrow, so we should be able to finish this thing up in like 30 minutes or so. Shouldn't take long at all to throw the keys in and get those adjusted. Then I'll just do my eye alignment, and then we'll be good. Got the rear Bilsteins in, so yeah. All right, so we're back in the shop next day, and we finally got the keys. So I got one right there, and got the other one right here. So ended up getting the torsion bar unloading tool as well for this. So this is specific for Duramaxes, specifically 2011 and newer. So you can kind of see this is for just regular 99 to 06 or Dodge vehicles, because they got the same setup, and Ford as well. But as you can see, it's a whole lot bigger, the new one. So definitely necessary for knocking out any of these Duramax keys. I just had to do some research and make sure I got the large diameter torsion bar unloading tool for this, because like I said, the torsion bar bracket itself is way taller on these. I'm gonna throw a little NECs inside these keyholes just to make sure once it wears down, some of that powder coat in there doesn't kind of rust like how these are. These are just raw metal finish, the stock ones. So yeah, they were kind of getting a little ate up with some rust just because they're raw steel. But with those being powder coated, he shouldn't have that problem with these ever seasoned. But like I said, I'm gonna put anti-seize in there just in case. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out so that way I can finish up for today and put it on the ground, so that way I can kind of see what it looks like and adjust it on each side from there, and then we should be able to roll this thing out and get it finished up. All right, so finally got it finished up, got the wheels on, and I got the keys turned up. Probably about a little bit under halfway. Just wanted to make sure everything settles into place and stuff like that before I start adjusting again. Like I said, I'm gonna take it out and set it on the ground, get the toe straight, because it looks like it really just needs like a toe and go all the way through. It doesn't really have too much camber or caster or anything like that. So go ahead and get this thing on the ground, see how she looks all the way finished up, and then we'll get the alignment straight and pull her out, take her for a nice little test drive, and then come right back, check everything again, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so we finally got this thing done. It's in the air, and definitely looks a whole lot better. It's 100% damn near level, if not a little bit higher in the front, but y'all be able to see a lot better once I pull it outside. So about to kick these shits out the way and go ahead and pull this thing out. It's getting late, it's 8 o'clock right now, so trying to hurry up so I can get done. But just yeah, threw the keys in, got them adjusted a little bit higher than I had them before. So just wanted to make sure that it was gonna sit exactly how I wanted it to, and it's definitely doing that right now. So about to go ahead and pull it out. I got the alignment somewhat decent, just got to tighten up the locking nuts on the inners, but other than that, should be good to go. I'm about to go and take it down the road real fast and just make sure that it drives straight, make sure there ain't no noises or nothing like that. All right, there she go. So all complete. So it's probably like 1.5 inches lifted, but you can definitely tell that the nosedive is gone. It's not really too much of a difference once it's on flatland. Every time I take a video right here, there's a little dip right there, so don't look as bad whenever I pulled it up front. But everything looks good, man. So everything checked out good. I drove down the street real quick just to make sure everything's settled into place. All good. Can't really see up under here, but everything is good to go right there. So about to show y'all real quick on this side. Yeah, everything is looking good. So nothing made any weird noises or nothing like that. Everything settled into place really good. All the keys are all straight and good to go. They're both at the same length, so all good to go. Rear shocks solid. Rides a little bit better, not too sure. Like I said, I didn't take it for a drive beforehand. I had just pulled it into the shop, but definitely feel a big difference. About to go ahead and clean up in here and go ahead and get on out, and then I'll let them know everything is finished up, send them a picture, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, man, pretty simple, straightforward. Just sucks that they had forgot to send them that one key, and that pretty much set us back an extra day. But got up in here within an hour, had the keys put in, and everything settled up, so it drives straight. Don't really think I'll need to adjust the alignment anymore. I went ahead and locked up the tie rod, so everything's good to go. And yeah, all he'll have to do now is go get an alignment, and then he'll be good to go. Yeah, if I have something else coming in, I'll probably keep on with this video. If not, then this will be pretty much the end of the video. If y'all need anything, hit me up, like I said, and yeah, we'll get you situated. So check y'all out in the next one.